So I got a really negative comment on, I can't remember what video it was. It might have been a short or something, but yeah, it's not that common. Honestly, it's like maybe one in like 50, something like that. But to be fair, this one wasn't even that bad. I've definitely had worse ones. Let me put it that way. But yeah, I thought it'd be a cool topic for this one, man, because basically the comment said, I don't know if you guys have seen him, but there's this bodybuilder slash fitness influencer called Sam Sulek. He's a young guy, really huge guy. He's been blowing up crazy, like in the fitness industry. And to be fair, I kind of like his content, man. I'll consume it fairly regularly. But anyway, that's kind of the reason why I started doing this style of video. You know, just posting every day. And basically, someone commented saying, bro, I think it was like, this guy is just a B-Tech Sam Sulek, something like that. And I guess like maybe about 3-4 years ago, it might have like pissed me off a little bit. But nowadays, like, it's honestly, man, it's happened so many times that you just kind of learn to just leave it out and just honestly just ignore it. So yeah, I guess like my whole point of this, for anyone who's I don't know, maybe just starting to put out content, or you're putting out stuff on Instagram, Shorts, TikToks, and all that kind of stuff, and you're young and you do pay attention to, you know, just all the comments, whether they're good or bad. Then I guess just keep on with what you're doing, man. Try not to let any comments influence you in a negative way or in a way that you might think is positive. And I'll give this, maybe not as positive, but I'll give an example. So I guess like maybe like middle of last year, I was kind of, I don't know, because you kind of start this whole content thing, you know, you think, you know, all right, okay, I'm good now. I'm going to like post every day. I know exactly what I want to post and exactly what style of videos I want to do, which is perfect. That's exactly what you want. But over time, especially if you start seeing some growth and some success with, you know, certain styles of videos and certain topics, over time, you start to kind of lean into what was working or what is working, which, don't get me wrong, is a good recipe. Like it does work. It works really well. But I'd say try not to lean into it too much to the point where you kind of pushing against your own creativity, because then at that point it just becomes a job. Doesn't become fun anymore. You kind of lose interest. And that's exactly what I was doing, man. I was paying attention to the comments saying like, you should do a video about this. So I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'll kind of cater to what they want. Then I'll make that, and then the comments are like, oh bro, why did you make this? You shouldn't be making stuff like this. And I'm like, oh fucking hell. So basically there's no winning with it. And this kind of goes back to the this goes back to like the actual main point, which is try not to let any of those negative comments like influence the style, you know, what style you want to put out. You know, at the end of the day, this is all creative, it's all subjective, and I can't lie to you, bro. Who am I? I think I am. A good 90% of the comments, probably even more than that. I'd say like 98%, 96% of the comments are all positive. So, you know, if 90% plus, let's say for example, is a round number, if 90% of the people like what you're doing, then chances are you're onto a winner. You know, you're on the right path, basically. And even then, you know, try not to, and even if the comments are amazing, try not to let that inflate your ego. Try not to let those things like just get to your head, because the only thing that will happen is you'll either just slack off, you'll think you're better than what you are, and it just kind of, I don't know, man, it just takes that sort of like humble approach away to it. And yeah, I don't know, man, I haven't got too bad, honestly. I don't think I've ever got too bad with it, but there has been moments where like I like just double check something that I've said. I'm like, why the fuck have I just said that? That's such an arrogant thing to say. Luckily I haven't been like, you know, too bad with it, but what's this guy doing? And yeah, luckily I haven't been too bad with it, but you know, you just gotta keep those things in check, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, plan for today, I don't actually know, to be honest. Just do something creative again. Probably make a sample of some kind of beat. Just come back from the gym, got my daily stuff done. Just need to eat some food and whatnot. Currently at the shop to get some stuff, but you don't want to hear any of that rubbish. It's all just waffle. But yeah, main takeaway, man. Ignore the comments, or not ignore them. Just just see them at face value. Don't internalize them too deeply, because you know it just leads to, I don't know, man. It just leads to like a sort of mixed mindset. Your focus kind of doesn't. You're not as tunnel focused as what you could be. You know, I think that's like something that does happen, especially if you're doing it for a long time. You know, like if I'd have just started maybe a year ago and I was laser focused, then it'd be easy to just crack on. But I guess the longer you do it, the more susceptible you are to be like, okay, right, what do I need to, you know, what's working, what isn't working anymore. You just kind of you're kind of asking questions all the time, and yeah, especially when you start letting those comments get to you, man, it can definitely I don't know, man, it just definitely gets you down. So the best way to do it, just you don't even have to look at them, honestly. Just post. You don't have to look at the comments. It's good to reply to some of the comments, so you might see them sometimes. But yeah, best strategy: post, and then just ignore the negativity, and just keep doing what you think is right. Because 9 times out of 10, if your gut's telling you it's right, then it's going to be right. But yeah, anyway, man, needs to get me in the studio, and yeah, we'll get cooking up, man. Show you guys some sauce. And yeah, get in there, man. So yeah, I'll see you in the studio. Okay. So plan for this one. Don't really know what I was feeling for a little while, but I thought, you know what, I've just wrapped up making the new jazz kit in my, turn this to silent. I've just wrapped up making the new jazz kit in my upcoming kit, the Treasury multi-genre drum kit. And yeah, I thought, you know what, let's try and make something where we can kind of test it out, you know, give it some like, yeah, just give it a little tester really, see if we can make a beat that'll, you know, the kit will work for. So yeah, let's try something new jazzy, man. Oh, I'm not even recording the screen. Good job we clocked that early. Would have lost the whole thing otherwise. Yeah, this is all we got so far. We're going to bring it across. Yeah, something like that. Then maybe in the second half, just I would keep it simple, add some layers to it. It's a cool preset. Let's bring that in. Get rid of the first part. Not get rid of it, but we'll just use a different sound for that first part. I want a lot of call and response in this. So yeah, let's bring another preset in. Then this one. Bang, bang. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Like that one. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, just a simple little bouncy melody like that. And we'll switch the end part up. Some bass notes in. And then we just need one like ambient, you know, just some kind of ambient sound. Maybe like that, but with a lot of reverb on it. Yeah, that's the sound. Okay, I'm feeling just some drums right now. I definitely think there's still space for some more melodic stuff, but yeah, I'm desperate to try the drums out. So yeah, let's get into it. Start by just pitching down the whole melody. That's kind of cool. Yeah, with these new jazz ones, it's cool to have like trappy sounds, but also like realistic ones, like jazzy sounds at the same time. Source reallys with the 808, so we really want to go crazy with these. Yeah, that's crazy. Like a super long slide. Yeah, I think the only thing missing really is a like a little vocal, but not one that's like ambient, just one that's kind of like just something like that. Let's try something. That's like where I want them to land, but just the actual phrases aren't right. The I one sounds good, but the other ones maybe not. Then that's it right there. And I think maybe one last thing. Take the vocals and then we'll just drop the vocals down an octave as well. Just more open during the verse, you know. But yeah, I'm liking this beat, man. This is kind of different. Bounce is crazy. Yeah, let's go back to the start at that point. Yep, that's a vibe right there, man. It's a nice little bop. But yeah, the kit itself, like all the drums that I've just used in this one, that's going to be in the new kit, the Treasury multi-genre drum kit. So there's going to be new jazz kit in there, trap, amapiano, dancehall, Afro kind of vibes, that kind of style for a drum kit, and then drill as well. So yeah, I've tried to cover all bases with this, mainly so that I can just switch between different bounces when I need to. I feel like I'm always kind of jumping, trying to find sounds when I'm cooking up, and it's just almost like a time saver, as well as just making a whole bunch of new sounds as well that are interesting. So yeah, it's going to be a cool drop, man. It's going to be dropping on the 26th, which is at this time, I mean, by the time you're watching this, it'll be 9 days away. So yeah, not too long right now. And there's also that giveaway as well if you guys wanted to jump on that. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap this one here. Nice little beat for today. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.